just not going to go.
But who else crossed the line though?
I
mean, we're going to keep it real. Like, let's keep it real. Who else crossed the line? You know, this 2025, this ain't 1825. You crossed the line.
What did I do?
Because you initiated all that talk about 4 extras to even allow the door to be open for this dude to say what he said. So
when did I coax him into saying some gay shit?
You start talking about whatever's supposed to happen. He keeps screaming it.
What?
He like, yo, 4, why you get mad at me when I was responding to what Adam said? That's all he been screaming.
Wait, who was responding to what I said?
607 keeps screaming. 4 extras. Why you tripping on me, but you ain't said nothing to Adam when I'm responding to what Adam said about you?
But I never said any gay shit about him besides this carrot allegation, which I don't even think is technically gay.
Well, what did you say? Because it's all he's screaming.
I don't know. But I mean,
you don't remember what you said?
I probably said
But you remember what everybody else said.
The only...
Cook. He cooked it so deep, so fried, everything he done burnt up. Cooked it so pure. Cooked them, man. Cooked that fraud. Let me say this, man. I don't care what y'all say. I like Wack100, man. I like Wack100. He understands what the internet is. The internet and content is an entertainment vehicle. Let me repeat what I just said. An entertainment vehicle. It is made and created for entertainment. So that's what he does. He entertains. He speaks wild, contradicts himself, and fakes narratives and plays in order to entertain you and me, the people. But in between the entertainment, he'll say some real ish. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about this clip that I put in the beginning of this video, where he calls out Adam22, the cuck, the 16, Adolf22, whatever you want to call him. He calls out this punk for playing games and acting two-faced and, setting up the back door. Because, yes, he did. He set up the back door. There's no other way to say. He set up the back door for 607 Unc to be confronted by 4 extra and 4 extra to crash out. Let me tell you something, man. When you chase virality and you chase views and clicks, right? You go all the way. And if you're chasing views or clicks, you're, in other words, chasing money, right? Let me tell you, some of the most viral things that's ever happened on No Jumper as a guest getting punched out, I'm talking about recently, is people pulling out knives, fellow co-workers, you know what I mean? It's people lying and making up fake narratives about dead rappers, specifically Nipsey Hussle. Those things get views, heated moments. Let me tell you something. No Jumper has a yearly heated moments, playlist. In other words, they have so many heated moments on that podcast, right? Or moments where violence is essentially threatened, that they have to make a year-end playlist in order to put that in for content, right? If that's your content strategy, if your content strategy is to create chaos among your slaves, amongst your blacks, right? Because it's obviously a circus, right? If you want to create turmoil, why not put a gang member who did very suspect things in prison, like putting carrots up people's bum holes, you know what I mean? Why not put him with an individual who's calling him gay and instigating his gang and disrespecting him as a gang member? Why not put them together? If that's your content strategy, why not instigate if that's your content strategy? See, it worked before. It worked with the Almighty Suspect and Brandon. It worked before. It worked with the Jaleese and Almighty Suspect. It worked before with almost all of Sharp. Remember Sharp, the pimp? It worked before with him and almost all his content with women, because when he got triggered and got mad and got into an argument, that interview would 100% go viral. Go very viral. Go very viral. Lots of views means lots of money. So Wack100 in that clip I showed earlier was calling out the hypocrisy. You have a part to blame in this. Now, what happened subsequently after, I think this was smartest move. 607 quit because he understood that this is the backdoor activity that happens in No Jumper. Now, what happened a little bit after that is 607 Unc actually called out 4 Extra for a fight. A $50,000 fight. Now, look, is this a bluff? Is this a play? Probably, because 607 Unc looks like he's less than 130 pounds. I'm keeping it real. The man looks like he weighs less than 130 pounds, right? And I'm telling you right now, 4 Extra is a solid 250. I'm not capping. He looks like a linebacker. He looks like he should be covering the A gap for the LA Rams. I'm just being real, man. He looks like a middle linebacker. Does that mean that he can hit like one or actually has the strength? Maybe, maybe not. But you have to understand they're in 2 different weight classes. So I believe 607 Unc is doing this to troll and play games. Let's listen to this clip. Let's watch this clip of 607 Unc challenging 4 Extras. Let's go.
Get my body with me like Enoch, like Jesus. They're not gonna get my body, right? So can't nobody kill me, gang. I can't die. I'm immortal. But yeah, he told me I was gonna die in LA. And that's crazy, gang. Tell somebody they're gonna die. Them killing words, right? But I wanna fight them for that.
You want to fight 4 Extra?
100%. 100%. I'm gonna knock them the out too. 4 Extra can't fight. Listen, you know they can't fight when they gotta bring their game to fight. I'm 120 pounds, gang. Wet. He don't need his gang. Ain't that nigga like 500 pounds? Oh no, that's his booty. That's his booty big as shit. That nigga booty 500 pounds. 4 Extra got a 500-pound booty.
Now, what was your
I'll say this also about 607 Unc. He's an entertainer, man. He is entertaining as hell. He is like Wack. He understands that the internet is a playground to make money and make plays. And that's really what disgusts me about somebody like Adam22 is that he also knows this, but he plays with black people, specifically blacks, so much that they'll crash out. And who gets left picking up the pieces? Those exact same black men. So if y'all gonna join the circus, know who the circus master is. Know who's pulling the strings. Right? What's up for the consequences thereafter, man? Big JTV, like, comment, sub. Let me know y'all thoughts. I'm out.